intellectual. That's why I can't find a job. I'm much too intelligent for mainstream society. So I spend my days wandering around wooded shrublands. Other types of shrublands you get. Fields, brambles, pontificating over what could have been. So now I've reached the stage in my life where it's all been a complete waste of time. Might as well just fucked right off 40 years ago. But here we are. Might as well just keep existing and look forward to a nice munchy breakfast. Munchy? No. Crunchy? No. A breakfast. With stale rolls that have been sitting there for over a week. Because I'm much too tight to buy them every day. So, would you like to come and have a look at some trucks with me? Thank you. This way. I don't hate women. And I don't hate black people. I don't hate anyone. It doesn't mean to say I don't agree with feminism. It doesn't mean to say that I don't think we should control immigration. If I was black, I would be saying we need to control immigration. Alright? Just to get that out of the way. Yeah, okay, so this is the lady that crashed her Ford Focus into a tree. Something we could talk about. I drove past the police roadblock. Oh god, this is icy. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh. And it's just I know that road, the Moss Road. Now I'll be honest, I drove the Jag down there. Somebody was wanting to give me a hustle. So after the bit where she crashed, I opened it up and I was doing 70, 75, 80. And that was after the bit where she crashed. And I know that sounds immature. So I can't imagine how you could actually do 92 at the bit was before. How did they work out she was doing 92? How? I don't know. How did they work that out? How do they work these things out? I don't know. Don't know how they work it out. It's Kalina going to Morrison's. Yeah, so I don't know. Oh god, see the wheels in that fucking thing. Jesus Christ. You're not going to drive. That should be made illegal, having green wheels. Right, so yeah, 92 mile an hour. How did they work that out? Do you believe that? God, it's all undulated. You could actually have an argument that Dingbro. Who peeped? Was it Dingbro? You could have an argument that the road's to blame. No, you couldn't. Well, like a lot of roads in Scotland, like Scotland in general, the infrastructure is being neglected, and it's under the scam of net zero. So they're saying things like, oh well, so they don't want us to drive around and everything like that. And it's a bit of that. So it means that they don't have to bother. It means that they don't have to hate Coulthard. It means that they don't have to bother them. You know, like paying to get things repaired and stuff, which kind of backfires on their little cycling thing, but you know, that lady in her Ford Focus, Nordborg, doing 92 miles per hour in the Moss Road. Road. And it's got deer as well. It's was a wooded area. Not safe to get anywhere more than 50 on that road. Really. Your car goes up and down and up and down. It's on a clay bed, isn't it? It's in the Forth River Valley, so it's not a great road. Is it a B road? I looked into this before. I don't think it's even a B road actually. I think it is. Logistics. So she went far too fast. She's young, inexperienced. So I should have trees. Like trees here. Off the road. You die. Bit of that sign, probably not. The trees, you die. You know, so put it down there. There's people complaining about the sentence. I didn't do that. It's not really like that. You know, I'm not that sort of person. Complaining about a sentence. It's not fair because what they're pointing out, if it was a man, they would have got a meal. They would have been locked up. She's only got like, she's not been locked up for long. So that was the thing about it, was that it's tragic. It's tragic. There's 3 young men. Obviously I'd be devastated if it was my sons, yeah. My daughter as well. She's driving the car. I'm teaching paying for my daughter to learn how to drive. Yeah. And it's terrible what's happened. Tragic thing altogether, but well, you know. Fucking ground's not level here. So oh, that's at level now. Right, so oh shit. I had to land on a fucking stone, didn't I? Yeah. Of all places. Tragic story. Tragic. No doubt all the nutters will be out going, oh, you need to stop young people from driving cars, something like that. That's the problem with this sort of thing. You know, it's not the first time this happened, it won't be the last. It's tragic. What can I say? Other than it doesn't make good sense. What it does, if somebody doesn't know how to drive, you know, focus. I don't know what sort of focus it was. You know, there's that bus again. I don't know what sort of focus it was. Was it, you know, and you sort of think, well, is it high powered? Is it a high powered focus? You know, I don't know. How did you have a car like that? Well, insurance and everything's really expensive for young people, so I'm not entirely convinced that's the cause. I'm trying to talk about this and I'm struggling a wee bit with it. I can't really think of what to say about it. She's doing, okay, let's just accept what they've said. She's doing 92, 86, she's heading from Larbuck to Murray Caravans. Towards Dunbar. It's just a really bad road. I wouldn't recommend anyone goes over 50 on that road. And you know, it's not good for your car. Fuck your suspension. More than anything else. Do I think she should have got 10 years or 20 years? I don't really know. I haven't really thought about it. It is unfair that males get persecuted in society, and if it was a male, they would have got more. There's no doubt about that. And there was a similar case. The same day, I think, down in Ayrshire. 2 guys were racing. So, you know. I'm not going to sit here and say that she should go to jail for longer, no. If it was males and they got jailed for longer, they should be jailed for less. That's what I'm in a position to be honest. I don't know how she'll cope with that. She obviously didn't. She didn't deliberately want to kill her boyfriend and friends. She didn't deliberately do it. It was negligent. It was a bad decision. It was bad driving. Why was she driving? Why were they not driving? I don't know. You know, it's not the first time that's happened and it won't be the last, but you can't prevent humanity from learning how to drive, and they've got to learn, and unfortunately that was a really bad situation. Look at that tractor unit. Yes. So on that note, I think we'll move on. I think I did a very good job of talking about that, probably because it's a really difficult thing to talk about. It is a really difficult thing to talk about that. So you just try and switch yourself off from it. It's not my family, so you know. But it can affect anyone, you know. It's just, what can you do? I mean, my daughter's learning to drive. You just assume that she's not going to be stupid enough to do anything like that, you know. But at the same time, you have to let go of them as well, your children. You can't sort of like dominate them and prevent them from going out in the car. You know, it's very difficult to do the right thing. Have you bought them the wrong car, you know, or should you buy them a more powerful car or a less powerful car? I don't know what the answer is. You know? Oh, right. Woo. So, tough one, isn't it? Hardliners would say, I lock her up for 20 years. So she'll be out in 2 years. So she'll be in a women's prison. She's probably not really the criminal sort as such, you know, whatever that means, I don't know, but so it's one of sort of, oh yeah, you missed that one. I'm missing a lot today. Yeah. Get down to the roundabout. There's another. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it's beat your sense. Yeah. Right, so yeah, what a nightmare, isn't it? A nightmare of a thing. Yeah. I mean, I started driving at 17. I did some mental things. We used to fly around in the cars and Jesus, yeah. I could have been in a crash. I could have been killed. I could have killed other people. Was it just luck? You know, was it? Was it luck? Probably some of it was luck, yeah. I think some of it was probably... Oh God, yeah. And we started off with I just started off with Morris Marina. We'd struggling to do 80, 85. The little Marina 1300 saloon I had would have done 90, yeah. And then I moved on to the big Fords. They'd do 120. Yeah. When me and Ian McWilliam did 100 going into Inverbervie, where it's a 20 zone now. I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, that's, so, steel beam, yep. I mean, it was just lucky, yeah. Was that what it was? Just luck, pure luck? Who knows? Who fucking knows? Yeah. Yeah, very strange, isn't it? How life comes out like that. Yeah. Okay, so you can say, well, don't drive your car at 90 miles per hour on the Moss Road. It's advice. And then people go, oh, I won't do that, and then they go and do it. You know, so when the police can't, like, when they're not there all the time, are they? What can they do? There's things that people do that are careless and foolish and not good for them or anyone else. So in a couple of years she'll get out of prison. I know she'll go over that. I don't know what it's like to kill people. I haven't actually done it, so whether it was deliberate or the guilt, maybe she's not going to be guilty. Who knows? Maybe she'll cope with it. Maybe she's. I think she probably will. I think she's probably just a normal person that just didn't know how to drive and lost control of the car. Yeah, going too fast. Simple as that. The steering goes out of fuck because you're not, you know, you're bouncing around on the road, you know. You're not really control the fucking thing, are you? Oh, I pressed the wrong. I was trying to take a picture there, and no, I mean it's just not good at all. Yeah, that's your in-depth analysis. What can you say about something like that? What can you say? Apart from it's fucking tragic. How would I feel if that was my son's? That'd be fucking awful. But I think one of the big problems now is that as a society we don't really have that many children. So if you lose your son like that, you know, that's you. That's your genetics fucked. You know, that's the end of your line. Does it really matter? Well, yeah, that's a good point. We're all going to get sucked into a black hole anyway. So does it really fucking matter? Yeah, that's a good. Does it really matter? Well, I think so. I think it does matter. Alright. RW Stewart Limited. Nice. Providing us with food. Yes. Yeah. It's always nice to see. Oh, that would be him going back empty, eh? Aye. Because it looked it, didn't it? It looked it. Back empty. I wonder how many companies actually do livestock. Does that mean that he's going away to some other distant farm somewhere, loading up another load of cows somewhere? Yeah, I wonder who that works. Who pays for it? How much does it cost? And yeah, they're going away that way. They've been phoned up by cranky Karen, so they've got to keep an eye on me. Cranky Karen. Right, so where are we going now? Right, it's somebody with a trailer. Right, let's just put the thing down a bit. So we're at 20 minutes. I'm trying to maybe not make it so long today, the video, because well, right, what I did yesterday with the blue car, I didn't actually take any pictures of it, which is what you need for Facebook to advertise it. I was so busy doing a video that I didn't take any pictures. I need to go and ask the mad mechanic if he's still got a handbook. I'm pretty sure it's been laid down in his office or something. The problem with doing that is I don't want to go there and spend hours down there and cakes and stuff. Trying to understand humanity and how it works. And Ian, am I behind the plane, or like it's been behind the aeroplane? Am I part of the universe? Is it revolving around me, or am I revolving around it? Is what I'm really trying to talk about. There's that Volkswagen. Wow, that is amazing that they're using that Volkswagen T4. Some kind of industrial use, you know. It is amazing, yeah. So am I behind the plane, or am I just floating around, not really, just floating around the planet, just a useless eater? Is that what I am? Could be actually, yeah. I could be hygiene and catering. So we've got the truck coming here, guys. We've got the truck coming over there, right? So we can follow that truck, because we're in the winter, right? We're in the winter, so we can get it. Is that is it Smith College or something? There we go. Popped onto the skier roundabout. Yeah. Now we can start. Try and keep it in the middle. Right. Hey! Right, so and then you get it all the way along there as well. So that'll be one for the shorts. A short. There we go. There we go. Get away. That was that. That was that excitement. Yeah, we could do the same. Well, no. There's a car transporter, but that doesn't always seem to be that interesting, because I never really like the cars that's on the friggin' things. No, not really. Right, we're 24 minutes. It's not the driver's fault, is it? Why do people buy these stupid cars? Right, so I found a car that I'm thinking about buying. It's a 2012 Citroen C4 Picasso, same as mine, but it's not a Grand Picasso. So it is quite big in the back. It's not as big as a Grand Picasso, but it's the same model, and it doesn't have any of the rust issues that my one's got. So it's 2012. It's £1,890, which is roughly similar to what I paid for the one I've got. This is 5 years ago. I mean, the one I've got is a 7-seater, so you lose a bit of floor space with, not a lot. I mean, you do you have a flat floor. So the good thing is, it's got lovely leather seats. It's really well spec'd, you know. Got captain slope. We're learning to drive. So it is. Oh, they're getting it going there. Accelerating away. Right, so the road tax, for some strange reason, the exclusive model that I've got, the road tax like 265, where it's like 40 quid more than the next model down. I think it's a VTR Plus as I had. I can't cope with poverty motoring. I can't cope with peasant stuff. I need my luxuries. So I like my built-in sat-nav. I like the folding mirrors. You know, leather seats. I couldn't go back to normal seats. No. So I'm going to pay the extra just to get, you know, to get that Wilson of Kendal. That's where they're from. Kendal. Right, I think it's time we go. Yeah, let's get going here. Let's see. There's another one, Wilson of Kendal. Wow. Wilson of Kendal, is that where they're going? Down the M6. Yeah. I think it's really exciting being out on the road. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do actually think that. Jenkinson. They're going to West Fraser. Some Cowie. More than likely. It's probably not the only place they go to. Having industry in Scotland's always been a bit iffy. Yeah, because that's kind of why I sort of moved around. And my dad working in different industries. Yeah. Yeah. Jarvis plan. Right, so we need to get home. Are we going to go down and have a look at the Barnet Barn? No, I don't know. Oh, sometimes I do train spotting, apparently. So I'm waking up in the morning going, oh, look at the state of this place, I need to tidy it up. Well, why don't you just do it then? Because I'm too busy doing this, that's why. Too busy fucking videoing trucks. It's Mr Jhon, I think, with the Renault Megane. From Flynn, and I don't think he'll mind me. So it's right. So we need to go over. Get over, guys. Cross the road. So yeah, snow's still around. It looks like it's going to be like this tomorrow. I need to decide where I'm going to go to. There's a train coming. So what I've got to do is zoom it out. Don't, like, ignore the trucks. Kind of screwed that up, so when you zoom it in and zoom it out, there's a brightness thing, and the fingers touch that as well at the same time, which is why it went bright like that. You know what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about fucking trains. Now what we're going to do is going to go home and going to order some boots that I can walk across the Bannock burn with. We could do that every time I come down here. Right, we're going to get across now. There's nothing coming. There's nothing coming, guys. We'll get off the road, away from trucks. Yay! H&R Grey. Alright, okay, right. So nobody's getting any empathy of it, they don't give a shite about anyone. That woman, the cranky Karen, all she thinks about is herself. And that's like a natural state of being. Like, so I'm going away with her human rights for standing in her mind. She thinks I'm taking her human rights away by standing here. And then she stops and then enters my camera by sort of attacking me. So it wasn't a question, it was a rhetoric, it was you're destroying, you know, you're attacking my human rights, or whatever it was. Instead of just driving past and ignoring me, right? So that's a sort of person that can't help interfering with stuff. Has to be in control of stuff that doesn't matter, stuff that's got none of her business. It's nothing to do with her. A Honda Accord. Jesus is driving it. Duns. I'm done with Duns. And right, let's go home. So it's like, has to interfere. And then went on Facebook, and still on there, nobody agreed with her. Nobody agreed with her. Not one person agreed with her. Not one person agreed with her. Not one. They all disagreed with her. And because she went on anonymous. So I think maybe it's time I put that video on there. Yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, I think we should. Because she might actually delete. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea to do that or not. I'm not sure about that. The post. Yeah, I don't really want to get involved in argument, especially with people local. You know. Well, you prefer arguing with people that stay in the Maldives. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're less likely to come round and punch fuck at you, isn't they? Aye, that's right, aye. Oh well then, there's a Mark 3 Mondale coming. Is that the one that goes? Is it a local one that seems to be around quite a lot? There it is. Is it an LX? It doesn't have fog lights. Does it sound like a diesel? I think it was. Right. It did sound like a diesel, yeah. There was a few of them about. Well, a few Cortinas. Cortinas. Mondeos, you dummy. It all went horribly wrong. Ford had the market share. And then the government cocked it all up by insisting that they transition to EVs. Which was really... It's communism, isn't it? Forcing the markets. And then the people like us, you and me, don't want them, do we? Sensible people. Don't want EVs. I think I'll just go home. Get warmed up. And
here comes the critter. Here comes the critter, guys.
This neighbours, acknowledgement for me, for them, for them, yeah. I'm supposed to be middle class, hanging around the window. It's having that insight into people, isn't it? There's not a train. How do you tell? Yeah. Wants and needs. What do we need? What do we want in life? Yeah, I get that computer, the Gemini thing, to evaluate my videos. And usually, I'm going to fall out with that computer. It's not very fucking kind to my videos. A rambling monologue. The momento. I'm not so keen on that type of power show. This is sort of comparative, same vehicles as Picasso. Grand Picasso. This doesn't look so. I must turned up for one, and the roof was all rusty. Not like mine, the roof was rusty and it wasn't galvanised. It was just rust. Fuck. Was my stone chip. So we've got bad paintwork and bad metal work. Put me right off them, yeah. Put me right off them. Right, going home. Fun enough. Today's rambling monologue. We could maybe have another go at explaining that crash. How can you how can you explain it? There's a lassie in a Ford Focus which had a boyfriend and two of their mates were in the back of the car and she drove from on the Moss Road from Larbour at excessive speed and overtook other cars, drove like a maniac. Doing 92 miles per hour and then 85 miles per hour, in which case she lost control of the car. She fell out. That road is like that. So that was under fear as well at that bit. They go across that wooded area. You slow down in the wooded area anyway. That's the trees. The trees. So here was the barrier. Yeah, the barriers all the way up here. You can't crash into these trees. That's over the barrier. Stay out of the prison bus, guys. You don't want to be going in there. No, no, no. You don't want to be going in there. No. Not good at all. No. No. Not good. Hey! It's Mr Jhon. Yeah. Probably been out buying some shortbread or something. So there we go, right, we're going home now. We're going home. We're going home, guys. People don't know how to use that roundabout. I don't know how to use that roundabout, so I'm a qualified driver. I would just let things go past and stop trying to chase them. You know that way I chase them like that. You know, just let it happen. Like that truck there. Right. PP Niven. Just let it do that then. And if they want to be in the screen, they have to come back around. Was that a new way of doing it? Oh aye, that's a new way of doing it then. Yeah, so this lady drove like an idiot and over. So you just a way to break your little thing that you've said. Alright, what we've got here, we've got something heavy. Right, let's get this one. Right. Right. Oh yes. Nice. Peep, Richie. Now that's made her day, isn't it? Aye. So we had to turn it around for that. Yes. There's a guy back for the builders. What's he been picking up? No, it's some kind of lift. Cherry picker, whatever the fuck you call them. A lift. It's a lift. It's some kind of lift. Right, we're going to have to go home. Well, that's good that we've got that footage of that truck. Sure, yeah. We could go up there, put that on Facebook. Anyway, right, so I would be surprised if some of them were videoing in that car crash. Because everybody, all these young people have phones, everybody's got phones. And videoing. I always thought when I started doing it, I thought it was like another hobble. It was like being hobbled. Stephen told me years ago, you know, when you're abused, you're hobbled. So you can't be free in life. You can't be free to function as you should. Dickinson Transport. The Conities. Yeah, you know, so having to video everything all the time. But on the other hand, it's a purpose for me to exist, isn't it? Like, otherwise I don't have a purpose. I don't exist. I don't do anything. I shouldn't even be here. You know? So. But that thing fully extended, it's 12 feet, isn't it? So if you're holding your arm up like that would be, so it'd go up like 15 feet up in the air. Yeah. Tracked over the, that's better, a bit of forks off the daylight. There's one came down there with the forks sticking out. I think a lot of things like that could be alright. It's not all goes horribly wrong. You know? You know, until it all goes horribly wrong, and then you're in a lot of trouble, aren't you? Yeah, that applies to everything. That applies to lots of things. Right, well, we're going now. I'm starting to bore myself, actually. Yeah, I really am. Right, thanks for coming along. Let's go this way. I wasn't ready to end it there. It's so boring, there's nothing here. We've got that truck. We've got a big peak to that truck. We'll get that on this morning when we get home. We can even get it on now. Oh dear, what's happened there? Do you need a new engine? Pickup truck. It's a Ford, so the engine could be pooped. Yeah. Right. So we've got an Audi, Sentinel Car Auctions. Well, I don't know what the fuck that is. Thanks for the wave, yeah. Vehicle hire, aye. Right. Got a wee peep there. And so is there anything coming? No. No, there's no. Which way are you going? Going this way or that way? This way, that way. Linnet. You're in it to win it. There's a van coming off. So I'll have to wait. Dial a journey. Alan Davey for Forfar. Nope, this car's coming off. Yeah. So what's that? No, it's doing a go around. You're doing a go around, guys. Doing the go around. You can actually do a fake number plate, couldn't you? You can put a green number plate on. There's a truck, a big truck. Right, we'll just wait till it's quiet. There's no point getting run down. There's going to be a quiet bit now. We've got a big truck coming down. We'll get that when it gets. We'll be across here by the time it turns up. So we've got barriers there. They don't want you hitting trees there. I suppose barriers can actually cause you to get killed as well, yeah. Unfortunately. Could actually, yeah. They could. I love the sound of diesel engines, yeah. I do actually. You're gonna have to stop doing so many shorts. I know I keep saying that, but because it just takes too long. It's too much. It's too much effort putting them all on. Right, come on. I'm going home for breakfast. What are we having? Could have boiled eggs for change. I think it's going to have to be bacon because I've got quite a lot of bacon in. Now it's going to have to go home, get ready. There's two things we need to do. We need to get the blue car, get some pictures of it. We'll start it up and take it back down to that car park. We need to get ready for the car boot. So that's sort out the car a bit. It doesn't need much doing, but sort out stuff in the house. Now we might not be going, but I still need to do that anyway because we'll be going on Sunday to Glasgow. Right, so we're away. So I think the car boot. I think we can go into Edinburgh. It's going to be like this. So it's going to be dry. It's going to be dry, a bit cold. So it's going to be icy, so we need to take a shovel. And hopefully the grit bin has got grit in it. I hope. Right? Yeah. Squirreling around. Maybe I need to have a day off. I'm so obsessed with filming them. Yeah. Is that what the problem is? This is a slidey bit here. Yeah, okay. We could do a piece to the camera down there. Yeah. Let's just do a quick talk about Graham Linehan. No, the conflation, so no, let's not bother. You've heard that many times, why do you want to hear it again? Right. There's not really much more I can say about that. You know, I've already said about libertarianism. And there's people clearly aren't on board with that. Pick holes in what I'm saying, and all they're doing is just demonstrating that they don't believe that. So they're oppressive people, yeah. They're on the right. They're on the hard right. What are they? So yeah, there's not much can be said about that. Not today. So we'll just get going, get home. So thanks for watching this video. Are you going to come up the hill with me and we'll end it up there? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I mean, so to say somebody hates women because they don't. So I think I will answer that comment. To say somebody hates women because they don't agree with feminism is the same as saying that people hate ethnic minorities because they don't agree with immigration. It's exactly the same. So that's the answer that we're going to get. So that's the. So it's like it's different sort of bubbles you find yourself in. And there is some people who just deliberately go around trying to argue with people. That's just what they do. That's their whole thing. That's why they got up in the morning. So no, it's not right at all. I don't think it will go well. It's a negative answer question. The answer to my video. But we'll have a go anyway. So let's get going. Let's get home. So we need to get ourselves some equipment so we can start equipment as in boots, clothing. We need to start doing more interesting things. Maybe spend the night on the roundabout or something. Are you scared? Is that what it is? Hi, you know, do a bit of camping, a bit of drinking beer, big steak fry up, you know, onions, Get it all prepared. You could chuck the steak. You could chuck the whole thing in the pan. The oil, the onions, mushrooms, everything, the whole thing. And take it there like that in a bag and just cook it on the roundabout. Yeah. So let's get on with that. Let's do that. Oh, have you got any steak? No, not really. It does make you think about it. You know, if you make your dinner and some predator wants it more than you do, you know, like a bear, but you don't get bears here, so what is that? Is it a bag or something? What is it? Do you know, I didn't see that when I came down this way. Is that a bag? A plastic tub. It's a plastic tub. I think. Yeah, that's what it is. Da, 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 da. Oh, here comes the fucking emergency. I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's an ambulance. It's an ambulance, it's nothing. Sometimes I like the emergency vehicles because it kind of causes, you can get to see the way the people are reacting to it and everything. They're driving. So we need to get, I keep these problems in my head. I just sort of seem to sit around. Well, it's because I spend so much time doing this. Not as actually doing this as in this is good because it's healthy, right? But it's more a case of the editing and everything and all that. You know. We live in a benign environment. Is that my footprints? Nope. No, they're not mine. Somebody's been up here already. Ha ha ha. Are they waiting for me? Somebody has been up here. Just go home, get a breakfast on. God, this is a sort of tip. Yeah, I should maybe have got porridge in. I don't have any porridge in. Oh, God. Okay, now. Oh, ding dong. Right, so we're leaving, we're ending. So Thanks for watching, everybody. That didn't work. Lean it forward a bit. That's how you got unlucky, you fuck your phone up. It could land on a big stone or something that's in the grass. There. Right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Just like, share and subscribe. I'll get you in the next video. I'm going home now. Bye. God, sorry. Yet again. And it's changed the bloody... Right, try it lower down. Right. It's altered the colour and everything. You're not doing this very well, are you? Right. Right, I'm away this time. Bye.